Yes, there's like hello and good afternoon. No, okay, still morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And I'm happy to have each and every one of you here today. It's a good day today. It's a great day today. So, you all know why we're here. I mean, for you to be here, you cannot come here without knowing the purpose of which you are in this space. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your time, and I promise you that today's masterclass is going to be powerful and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So, our topic for today is how to crush your sales target in 2025. Because I mean, a lot of us, realtors especially, we always have, you um, issues with trying to generate leads. It's even when we have the leads, issues on how to just strategize and know how to follow them and all of that. So today we have an amazing speaker that is coming with his trunk full of wisdom to share with us, to share with us and give us tips and insights on everything we need to know about. Um, sorry, I made mistake. Ha, or they are both. They are two. Sorry. So they are going to give us their insights and every expert knowledge we need to know on how to crush our sales targets in 2025. So permit me to welcome um, our guest, our guest for today. Sorry. So sorry. I'm trying to add our first facilitator. Let me just call her. Like, let me see that. Okay. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. It's good to have you here, ma. Welcome on
Uh,
board.
yeah, thank you very much.
All
How are you
right.
doing?
I'm fine. I'm very well, thank you. I'm fine. Thank you
Okay.
so much. So, um, hear your. I don't know. I didn't introduce you to our audience, so let's hear your name and what you have for us today.
Okay, I'm Yanni Wafamira by name. So research analyst at BTV. I'm a research analyst at BTV Properties. So I'm also a realtor with more than 2 years experience in the business. So and I'm here today to share my experience over the time I've been able to close some
All
deals.
right. All
I'm
right, ma.
sure that this will be able to be useful. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay. So, without wasting much of our time, let's just go straight to the business of today. So, please, I would like you to just take the floor and let us hear what you have for us today, and basically just give us everything you have for us for your section.
Okay.
So, I'll just leave you. Yeah, I'll just leave you on the screen and be backstage.
Okay, thank you very much for having me.
You're
So
welcome.
once yeah, okay. So according to the topic, say how to crash your goal of making sales this year. So and I'll be starting with the first point, which is very important, is having goals. So what are your goals? Your own personal goals. There are many. The first stage of this thing is okay, what do I want to achieve at the first quarter? How much did I want to make? This will be a drive for you to move, to go beyond your boundaries in order to close deals. Because in this business, you have to go do beyond what you think you can do. It's when you do it that you now see that, oh, I actually have this capacity in me. It's just that I've not been maximizing it. So these are the things. Okay, so I'll be dropping some tips on how to go about it. Now you have a goal. Okay, maybe like I want to close like 5 million sales before the end of the year. So how do I go about it? So those are the things I'll be talking about today. So the first on the list is this: you have to gain knowledge. Something about knowledge is that they say knowledge gives power, and that's how it is for real, even in real estate. So as a realtor, you have to ensure that you equip yourself with adequate knowledge in respect to the industry. How well do you know the industry? This will help you to know the pain points, the to have knowledge of what is actually going in the industry, what people really need, people that buy real estate, what are they really, what are their pain points? Because when you are doing any business, you have to know pain points. What are the things that your 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 prospects want to hear from you? That's the first way of showing them that you really know what you are doing. If you don't tell them what they want to hear, they will see you as someone that is not serious. If you don't talk about that their problem, they will see you as someone that does not really, that cannot solve it. So the first thing is that you have to sit down and learn one or two things about real estate industry in Nigeria. The way they do real estate in Nigeria is different from the way they do real estate in other countries. So you have to equip yourself with adequate knowledge of what is happening in the industry. And in WeTV Properties, we actually have a blog where you can actually learn. It is called Your Blog, where you can actually learn about real estate, the latest news, market updates, the trends, about tips. So if you are talking about these things, you meet a prospect and you are giving them updates, they will see that they see you as an expert, and that's where they cannot trust you. But if you can't give them, if they ask you question, you don't know the jargons in real estate, you can't, if they talk about something, you can't really decode it for them. They will see you as someone that is not serious and they cannot trust you with their problem. Because actually, in any business, you're actually solving problems. So now you are solving the problem of people in real estate. So you have to equip yourself to be able to show that yes, I can actually solve your problem. That's the second on my list. And the third of my list is now build strong relationships. Okay, how do you build a strong relationship with your prospects? Now you already have the knowledge. So now when you have the knowledge, you have to start looking for people that have the problem. Don't just sit down when you have the knowledge. You already know how real estate industry is it in Nigeria and some other things. So now you need to look out. You don't sit down. Out, you have to go out to look for people that have that problem, and you'll be able to solve their problem with your wealth of knowledge. But if you don't go out, that means your knowledge is just limited to you. You've not solved anybody problem. So the goal is that after knowing everything you need to know, then you go out there to look for people that have that problem. So, and for people that are in wealthy realtors group, we've actually emphasized on our target audience in real estate industry, people that really want to interact with real estate in Nigeria. These are Nigerian diaspora. These people love to invest back home because of one, the safety of, okay, when I'm coming back home, what will I meet? to to create wealth as well. They want to reserve their wealth. All the hard work they've been doing over there, they want to ensure that it's not just a waste. So they want to tie something that, and real estate over the time have proven to be the most secure way of securing your wealth. Like the most secure way. You can't, if you think of investing in bond, investing in other asset class, they are not as secure as real estate, because real estate give you rest of mind if and only if you do it very well, because that one too is very important. It's not about doing real estate, it's about doing it very well. So the third, going back to my target audience, so we know Nigeria in diaspora, one. And also high class individuals, people that want to stay in a serene environment. They don't just want to go and buy land in anywhere, because they know, due to the situation of the country, for you to have access to social amenities, you have to be in a place, a well-developed place. And for you to get access to that, that would be in an estate. So these people too, they transact with real estate. And also, we have professionals. Yes, some professionals that they are just starting out. They want to create generational wealth. So these are the target audience, and so on and so forth. So these are the people you should look out for after you equip yourself with enough knowledge about real estate industry. So then you look out for them. Then you are, with your wealth of knowledge, you will be able to solve their problem. So moving to the next thing is that, okay, you find this person, these people. So what are the next thing to do is to build relationship with them. Don't just go to them and just start selling. You have to build relationship. I dropped something on the Wedding Realtors group yesterday about how to start a sales conversation. We have different way of prospecting. We have warm outreach, whereby you reach out to people. Maybe you notice that out of your contacts, before you start the business, you have people that point your target audience. Then when you reach out to them, so one thing we learned from the yesterday video is that you don't just speak, you have to go intentionally, show them love first. And how do you show them love? Look for something that you know that is interesting about them, that you can start a conversation with. Oh, I saw something about, like, oh, I saw that you just been promoted in your place of work. Congratulations. Then you can start from that. Through that, they will know that you have their interest in that. So it's not about selling to them. Don't look salesy. You have to look like someone that love them. If someone that loves someone, that can solve someone's problem. So if they see you as someone that love them, they will be able to open up to you and tell you about their problem. And through that, you'll be able to get some details from them, because part of building strong relationship with them is asking them questions. Don't just say, oh, I sell land, I sell this. Why? Okay. If you sell this, do you know maybe I need land? It's through the conversation you know that, oh, this person actually need a land, or this person needs to start. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you don't just assume that, oh, everybody needs a land. Some people, real estate is not only for lands alone. We have houses, we have people, we have do you get what I'm trying to say? So you have to know the problem that your target audience is actually want to solve. Like, okay, some people may be like, oh, they want to create generational wealth, and you are telling them about residential properties. It may not really sound well with them. They are looking into buying acres and keeping it for long period, and maybe retain it for their children to come to create wealth. Do you get what I'm trying? So if you are telling them about residential, they may not really pull down with that. So that's one of the things. If you have to ask questions from them, you'll be able to know that, oh, this is what this person actually needs. Then you'll be able to solve the problem. So the next thing I'll be talking about in building relationship is, we've talked about asking them questions, and also interacting with them in a nice way to see that they love you. So the next thing is that, ensure you pay attention to everything they are saying. Don't just, you have to go along. You can, and the way to pay attention is ask them the question. Okay, maybe they give you information about this. Oh, and I'm just planning to have like maybe 10 acres for these children. I have like 3 children. So I'm planning to give them maybe two acre per one. So you have to repeat to ensure that you get what they are trying to say. When they say 10 acres, the person may not be thinking of generational wealth. The person may be thinking that, oh, what they actually trying to do is that maybe in the nearest future, he just buy it for them, that maybe in their 20s they can just sell it. Or the person may be looking at 50 years to come. So you have to ask questions. If the person is looking like maybe 10 years to come, you have to look for something that is at least developed. Maybe the person is looking at, oh, I'm buying these acres so that these people, when they get to their 20s or maybe 19s, 18s, that they are in school. I want to use that one to fund their education. So it does not mean that the person wants to use it for generational wealth. And another person may be looking at it like, oh, I want to retain it for maybe in the next 50 years so that when they want to, they can, when they already grown up, they can resell on their own, maybe when the man is not available anymore. So they may be, they will, it's true that they already have their inheritance. So it differs. The problem the person is trying to solve is differ. So you listen attentively and also engaging the person will ensure that you are able to build strong relationship, and trust me, you'll be able to close the person with ease. So another thing on my list is telling stories. Yes, you have to show them someone, example of someone that have actually practiced this and have results. After all, you've started this business, you've actually have clients, or even if you have not have a client, you can look for, maybe you have your colleague that already have a scenario like that. Trying to tell them that this thing is actually possible, we give them peace of mind that what they're actually doing is actually right. So you don't just start with like, oh, you are just giving them hope. But now, when you are telling them story of someone that have done it in the past and the person has results, they will have more faith. Like, oh, this thing is actually, at least maybe they are having, before they come and meet you, maybe they are thinking it's not possible. But when you tell them the story that wait, with this you can actually get this. I have someone that have done it before. This will boost their, like they'll be more proactive. They want to achieve the goal because they know it is actually something that worth pursuing because of results they've seen in the past. So that's about, and also talking about storytelling is telling them about yourself, what you've done in the past, how you've actually impacted the industry in one way or the other. And this will go a long way because it shows that you really know what you are doing. It's not about you telling them you do this, but when you tell them testimonials about your clients, what you've done in the past, and what you're actually standing in for in the industry, there are many times some people just say, eh, I don't know, maybe you can actually do this. But if you tell them that, see, I've done this, I've actually closed deals for this, that's why some people on their social media pages, they put like, oh, they've sold close to 100 million naira sales. The reason why is for social proof. So that anybody that is coming that just want to buy 1 acre will see that, oh, someone that have sold 1 million naira, 100 million naira sales should be able to handle my portfolio successfully. So telling them your past progress, like what you've done in the past, goes a long way in closing more sales. Another thing I'll be talking about is you have to know how to overcome objection. Objection will surely comes. You will surely receive rejection. Don't think all the 100 people you speak with will actually convert. No. Even though they are the ideal target audience, you still need to know that not everybody will convert for real. Because people we see it like, oh, and this person, I don't trust this person yet. I've not seen a genuine reason why I have to trust this person yet. It's gradual process. Someone that have been in the business for 10 years cannot be compared to someone that is just starting for 1 year ago. The way they would trust the someone that is in 10 years ago is different from the way someone would trust someone in just a year into the business. So now, and the person that they already in 10 years will have faced some objection to before he builds up. So the objection is to build you, is not to make you down. Although it's actually painful when you are trying. But the thing is, what I do is this: I don't actually put my mind. Although objection pains me as well. I've seen objection, so I don't really put my mind like, okay, if he buys. So I've come to that stage. So I don't want anything to spoil my mood because when you've been actually been nurturing a lead and all of a sudden the person is not responding again, that thing can be painful. So objection can come, but the way to just don't overlook it. Like, don't take it personal. That's what I've just said. So that you'll be able to see future. You'll be able to think out of the box. When you take it personal, you think this business is not working, it's not for me. But whereas every objection you see is just a closer door to where to every no you receive is just a closer door to where you actually want to make your sales. Do you get it? So, but if you have said that, oh, I've seen objection, I'm not doing again, Jerry. This thing is not working. I don't think it's for me. I'll go and look for another business. But you've not really sit down and see, oh, why did this person did not actually buy from me? If you see that reason, you will be able to strategize. Oh, okay, maybe I did not go into details. And that's why that first point is still very valid. Gain knowledge. If you have enough knowledge about your product, it's not only about the industry, you have to know about the product you are selling. How is it helpful to people? How is it solving people's problem? If you don't know what you are selling, how do you want to pitch it? How do you want to convince someone that this thing is actually good for them to key into? So you having a proper knowledge, we enable your clients, your prospects, to be able to see that, oh, this thing, this person, you already know your prospects, because you've already studied them through your relationship, building a relationship with them. So you already know what they need. So when you pitch your product to them, it will be easy for you to convince them. You know their weak points, you know what you can say. So knowing your knowledge, having adequate knowledge is still very valid. So back to the objection. So now when objection comes, when you already know you're not you have adequate knowledge of what you are selling, so then you can now go back. Oh, which area did I make mistake? Okay, now we have different type of objection. Let me quickly rush through it. We have price objection, we have competition objection, we have like, okay, maybe third party objection. Yeah, talking about price objection, maybe, okay, someone, we have different price tag. Apart from real estate company, we have Omonile that sells land as well. That same location you are selling land, another Omonile is selling that land maybe cheaper. But these people don't really have adequate knowledge, because they've not really given it their time to have adequate knowledge about this thing. So assuming that you just give up, like the person say, I'm not buying. But now if you have adequate knowledge about what you're saying, you can actually tell the person that, see, Omolina is selling this price, does not mean this thing is the best for you to buy. My own product have this and this and this, which Omonile will not give you access to. Do you get it? So, and you actually show them that this is why this price is like this. So they will be able to appreciate the price. When people don't see the reason why the price is like this, they may not really appreciate it. They will not see the reason why will you sell it this price. Some people will say, is it not land? Is it not that same place that someone? But if you show them the reason why your own is the best, they'll be able to walk through that and understand, and also be able to convert them easily. That's the first objection. And another objection is competition. We have many real estate companies. In fact, every year real estate companies pops up. So now you have this company selling at this price in this place. You have this company selling at this price, this place, this same location. So how do you want to convince people? Is you still knowing your product. If you have adequate of your product, you'll be able to know that, oh, this is the reason why my own product is selling at this price. Let them see why your own price is like this. Let them see that, oh, my company have been running for 3 years, and trust me, we've never had any case of any incidents, or maybe client is dragging us online or something like that. Social proof. So these are how to conquer competitors' objection. And the last one is third party. The third party comes in fact that, okay, maybe their friends, their family, their relatives, telling them that, oh, I actually buy. Some people don't really know what real estate. They just think real estate is just buying land. I made a post last week and I was saying that real estate is not actually the land. The document is the real estate. Some of their friends might advise something similar to that environment and telling them that I bought this land for this, but they don't know that maybe the person just gave them receipts or just did the assignment and they think they already have a land. But yeah, they want to get that same location for with receipts, with all documents, deed of assignment, register survey, and they are still expecting you to sell it at the same amount. It's not possible. Or maybe that land that they want to buy is already having a CFO, and they want to buy it just like someone that do not have a CFO or have anything, that the land is just a virgin land, just with only receipts for and deed of assignment. It's not possible. So the third party will comes. You still need your product knowledge. You still need to engage with them. That's why engaging, building relationship with them. Engage them. Whenever someone tell you that, oh, I'll get back to you, ask them the question. What is the problem? Is it the price? Or do you want to make decision choose someone else? Or maybe do you still need to consult, assuming they are maybe a woman, do you still need to consult your husband? Or if it is a man, do you still need to consult your wife? This will let you know what to do. And when they are talking about they want to consult third party for them to make decision, I will advise you to tell them that, oh, why can't you, if you don't mind, can I make a call, like have a conversation with them, the person? Can we have a conversation as a group about this thing? Because the person that wants to go and tell the third party, may not really deliver what they need, what, some people may miss out, they may not really get in depth of what you are really selling. It is you that is selling it, and it is you that is best to advertise your products by yourself. So I think with this, we I have been able to break down how to make sales in 2024. The first thing is have a goal. The second thing is build yourself up in knowledge, read. You can, if you have any question, go to ChatGPT about real estate. Maybe you see one word online that you don't understand. And also, your blog is a wealth of knowledge where you can get real estate updates, market trends. Equip yourself with this. I'm very sure by the end of this year, if you can be at least be equipping yourself with at least one topic per week, you'll be blossom, because you'll be talking out of experience, talking about this your prospect even will know that this is really in depth. It's not just something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, and another thing is build relationship. After looking for your prospect, build relationship with them. Don't just look salesy, or build relationship with them. And also, you should try to overcome your objection. Objection will surely come. Don't think objection is the end of the world, but it is a gateway to another one. So I think from here I'll be dropping the curtain. So I don't know, the facilitator, can you take over? Thank you. So, and if you have a question, you can drop it as well.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to be here this morning. I hope you can hear me. My voice is audible. If you can hear me clearly, just drop it in the comment box that you can hear clearly. Okay? Yeah, so that was a great session by realtor millionaire Iyanoluwa.
Thank
Yano
you,
is
sir.
not just she doesn't just teach, she's practicing what she's teaching. So if there's anyone who will teach you about sales, then it should be Iyanoluwa. She practice what she's teaching, and she's busy closing deals, making sales. I can tell you that for free. Yes, great, great. So people are saying they can hear me. Thank you, Promise. Thank you, Mommy. Yeah, I can see Vicentia here too. So thank you everybody for joining. So before I take my session, allow Iyanolua to entertain questions. So, for should in case people have questions to ask, this thing about sale, how can we make it easy? How can I even make it easy? Is there a template? Is there something I need to follow? And to tell you, I think what you have been sharing so far is really what people need. You know, you talked about uh, target market. So if you can understand the people that need your products, you will not spend too much time on people who will not even pay a dime. Yesterday, I I was telling one of my team members, I was asking if she has seen a particular link I shared with her, and then she said no. I told her, I said, this is the same link I have used to close deals. I've used it to close deals. So, and it's working because it saves me a lot of stress. All instead of me asking you a lot of questions, just go and fill that form. Within 2 minutes, you are done. And seeing the form for me, I just already know the angle I am coming from. Because if I don't know what you have or what you have in mind and what you want, there's no way I can help you get what you want. So, Iyano, there's a question in the comment box. You might want to answer
Okay,
the
fine.
question. Can you
Say,
see
what do
comments
you
from?
do when you're trying to? Yeah, I saying, what do you do when you're trying to? I can't
When you are
see
trying
the
to what?
last word.
Okay, yeah, promise. Promise is asking. So we really did not understand that
When you're
question.
trying to, you say, what do you do when you are trying to turn or what? TON.
Okay, yeah. What do you do when you are trying to follow up on a customer and it's looking as if you
Okay,
are
okay,
disturbing them to follow up?
okay. So I think the problem starts from the fact that during the first conversation, you did not try to end it well in this way. The person will have actually pick an objection. So that's why when someone said, I'll get back to you don't let them go that day. So you try to engage them to know what actually want them to get back to you. Is it because of price? Is it because they have third party? Or did to discuss it with, or because they already see a competitor sales like products in the same location and they are trying to look at the one that is best for them. So assuming that day you actually say, okay, why do you want to get back? Or if they say, or when should I get back to you to remind you about this? Like, because this thing will surely close at this so date. So from there they will start to converse with you to let them know, to let you see their points, where they're actually standing. Did they still need someone to get? So they from there you say, oh, the thing is that I don't have the money now. So they will come out straight. Or maybe they say, oh, I still need to speak with someone, with my husband or my wife. Or maybe because I actually saw a product and I'm trying to decide between two. Do you get it? But if you allow them to leave that day, they will actually make decision on their own without actually knowing, without actually seeing the light of why your product is still the best for them, even though the objection is still there. That day they will have come up with something in their mind like, oh, this product I can't buy it because of this XYZ. So if you ask them question when they say, oh, I'll get back to you, if you ask them that, when are you getting back to me? Why are you not making decision now? So they'll be able to come out. So from there you can pick up what to do. And in case something like this have not actually happened, the only thing you can do is that you can spike. They did not reply the message. So you can just give them time. It's not that they are not reading the message. Give them time and don't talk about it again. Same thing happened to me 2 weeks ago. I'm actually trying to close a customer. In fact, the funniest thing is that the mistake I made that day is that The person said he wants to send the money to my account, but I'm just trying to say I don't want to collect any client's money in my account. So it was actually nice we had the discussion, and I've actually do everything. I'm about to close. The person said he's going to send the money the next day. Only for me, the mistake I just made is that I said I can't collect the money in my account. I have to send it to the company's account. So, which is the right way of doing it. But I should have tried to insist for the person to pay that night, but the person did not pay. So over the time, the second day, I was expecting that since you said you want to pay last night, you couldn't pay. So this morning you should be able to pay. But he did not pay. So I kept on following up, following up. The person did not reply my message again. So not until I stopped talking about it, I just closed it. So I bring up another conversation. So during the other conversation, so I now striking the question. I said, but you said you are going to buy this thing the second day, that day, but we couldn't do the transaction, but why not the second day? So she now come out straight that, oh, it was because there was a fall in money, something like that. I think he invested in something that he wanted to add. So something shall happen that he couldn't buy. So what I'm trying to say in this essence is that try to bring up another conversation. Try to allow that one to sleep. Then you bring up. But if it is a stranger, that's why developing relationship with your client is very important. So, but if it is a stranger as well, you can look for something that can just you can talk about their life. Okay, maybe I saw something, just research about something about that is not even about what you've been talking about before. Maybe the person just gained a promotion from, oh, congratulations. Surely they will reply. Just talk about another thing apart from what you did. So during your conversation, you've actually surveyed another discussion. During that conversation, you'll be able to now strike that one in to see why they did not eventually convert them. So then you now see, okay, is this something you can still work on? Then you can close the deal. But if it is something that you cannot work on again, then you note that against next time. So that's another way of servicing another talk, like another relationship between you and the person. If the person is not answering because of the product you want to sell again, then start another conversation that is related to them, particularly what is related to them. You can talk about their anything you see, even if they post online, you can reply. Like just talk about something about them. Through that, they will start another conversation. They will think you've already forget about that. Then you look as if you do it as if you are not talking about that one again. But during your process, you can just strike it in and see why they did not eventually talk again about it again. So the next question, how do you deal with male prospects or clients? Because sometimes it feels like products and target audience and does not always ensure that deal gets sealed, especially as a newbie rectors. Okay, let me try to get the question very well. Say, how do you deal with male prospects or clients? Because sometimes it feels like product and target audience knowledge and does not always ensure that deals get sealed, especially as a newbie. Okay, and does not ensure that this gets sealed, especially as a newbie. Okay, talking about male prospects, especially if you're a female a female rector, you stand a chance of a lot of things like people trying to go out of the main business, but you just need to be focused. That's the first thing. You just have to be focused. And if you see through your conversation, if you see that these people are not really ready to buy, they are just trying to waste time because they are not actually looking for the product to buy. They are just trying to engage with you because of what they want to get in respect to having something that is out of the box of the business. So then you have to cut them off, because once you are start your conversation with them, you will get a rapport with them. You get to see what they really want. I actually faced something like that some times ago. I'm actually trying to close a main prospect, and I've been working, try to go to, because his office, I will have to go to his office to have a conversation about the deal. When are you paying? Something like that. But it seems that the person have another motive in mind. So I said, okay, can we go for site inspection? And he said, that day. So definitely we can look for a place to lodge. I said, no, I can't do that. So I said to him, so the next time I went there too, I noticed that that's the same way it's going. So then I have to cut off the prospect and see that this person is not actually serious. He's actually looking for another thing. So that's another way. You just through your conversation with them, you'll be able to know that this is what they want. And the best thing is to cut them off. So I don't know, maybe I really answer your question. Please, can you put it in chat box if I answer your question? I don't know, maybe I answer your question.
Okay, yeah, we're yet to get a feedback on that. Oh yeah, she said you did. All right. Then let me also ask this: um, in sales, if you if you start a conversation with somebody and it's leading to, or let's say it ended on monetary, on pricing, basically now on pricing. Maybe you told the person is 5 million, and there was no further information, no further question or clarification on that pricing. The chances that you have lost the sale already is high. First of all, it's okay you find out who exactly you are talking to. This person I'm talking to, can he or she afford what I'm selling? If the person cannot afford it, then you should begin to look at asking the person to refer you. Just like it's been said over and over again, everybody you see on the street around you, in your community or association, is a prospect. So is either they are prospects for purchase or prospect for referral. So they can either refer you or buy from you. So even if they cannot afford what you are selling, let them buy from you. That is why it's important to get to understand who you are talking to. But let's now say the person you are talking to can even afford what you are selling, and then the conversation ended on pricing. See, if you are not careful, if you did not amend that conversation, you can lose it. And one of the things I also want you to come to, I mean, the stage I want you to get to is the stage where you become the go-to person for what you are selling. So what do I mean? You have to prospect all the time. Let potential buyers be the one prospecting you. Let them be the one coming to say, oh, I've been seeing your post, you have been educating us, you have been giving us updates and all of that. I have this money. Can it buy land? Something like that. So you become the go-to guy in that regard. So they are not the one coming. Okay, somebody is saying is keeping. You might also want to confirm that for me if you can hear me clearly. I guess it's the network. Okay, is it my video or my voice? Which one is skipping? Video or voice. Okay, let's do it this way. I'll remove the background. Maybe it's the background that is making it to skip. Let me come out from my Dubai room, Dubai house, and come to my Abeokuta house. Okay, I think I'm back to Abeokuta now, right? I was initially in Dubai, so I hope this one will not skip. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah. So be the go-to guy, be the go-to person. That's why you don't just it's not about selling. It's not about being a person of value that people and come to or go to for real estate deals. They can even refer. When people come to you and the first thing they are saying is, "Oh, I've been seeing your message. I've been seeing your updates online." That's to say that you are in their eyes all the time. You are in their face. So that should be your target. And you cannot get to that stage if you are not a value driven person. You must drive that value. So Iyanu, thank you so much for the session today. I know people have learned a lot from today's session. Okay, so before we call it a wrap, let me quickly share with you how you can be a part of what we do at Witty View Properties Limited. So just permit me to share my screen. Um, that's not the screen I want to share, but you'll see it now. Okay. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, just let me know. Let me know what you are seeing on the screen. Okay, great. All right. So let's take this. Who can join our team? Who can be a part of what we do at Twitter Real Properties Limited? Because one of the things I want you to understand first is the fact that you cannot just be you cannot even if you're a freelancer in this business, you need to also be attached. If you're a freelancer, maybe you sell a digital product, it's also expected that you become a part of a community. And one of such communities for digital product sellers are the likes of uh, what do you call these platforms? Freelancing, is it freelancer or freelancer.com, where you get to list your products, I mean your service, and people can hire you there. So the same way, it's important to become a part of an organization so that you'll be able to put yourself together. And not just that, it's the place become a place you can easily go to for information. It is when you're not getting value from that place that you can begin to look at joining another organization or another community. And you ask your question, you said this question: why are people um, members of a particular church or a particular mosque or a particular asalatu? Why not say, oh, since we are all children of God, let's just be everywhere? It's not possible. You need to organize yourself as humans. We are limited. You need to put your life in order. So you can join us. You can partner with us. When you join us, we call you a partner, we call you an associate. So a partnership is open to anyone who has drive, determination, and perseverance to succeed and create wealth through real estate. See, wealth creation is a journey, and then it means that you should be part of a growing organization. Somebody said, if you want to go fast in life, just go alone. But if you want to go far, go with people. So being a part of an organization or a part of a community is being in the company of people who are heading the same direction with you. So if you are self-motivated, if you have this perseverance to succeed and you are determined to do it, why not come be a part of us? If you also want to convert your network to network, you're also free to be a part of us. We have shared several times that everybody around you is a prospect. So just learn how to convert the people in your network to net worth. Then anyone that wants to also control his or her life and financial future can be a part of us. We are not raising um, people who depend on salary. We are raising people who depend solely on income. And the beauty of commission is the fact that it can come anytime, any day. And I have since I've been in this business, I've learned to, or I've had to experience the difference between commission and the one-time payment that is made on a monthly basis, which is called salary. Commission will always be sweeter than salary. I can tell you that. It's just like you are running a business. So the money that comes into the business, even though you don't have access to everything, you only have access to a few of it, except if you don't want the business to continue to thrive. So you, if you have the interest to control your financial future, then you can be a part of us. Anyone who also wants to learn the skill of entrepreneurship rather than the skill of an employee, I think I mentioned that earlier. If you also want to lead by teaching and influencing others, you are free to be a part of us. So then people who also want to become highly paid managers in the corporate world, not people who want to become highly paid managers. We are not saying you should not rise to the the to the top. We are not in your that's in your career now. That's not what we are saying. We are saying that we should build something that whether you are working actively or passively, you are making money, because we look forward to you being a part of us, and we're also raising a team of people who can refer you to other people, because you can leverage on people's network too. Then you can make more money. So it's not about you going all out looking for customers alone, but also leveraging on people to talk to their network or refer the people in their network to you, and then you can make passive income through them. Then there are different levels of partnership. We have the referral, so you can begin to raise referrals. You can begin to raise referrals, people who refer people to you, people who refer customers to you. I've had to enjoy referrals from people. People say, "Oh, I have an auntie, I have an uncle, I have this, I have that. They want to buy land." I think about today is Monday. Over the weekend, somebody from the US was still saying, "Oh, my boss." That's when she was in Nigeria. So she said, "My boss, I want to introduce my boss to you." I said, "Okay." Then she now said that her boss is interested in buying land, and the conversation has started. That is how we try. So you can raise referrals. These people don't have to come for physical meeting. You don't have to. They don't even have to live in the place where you live or the place where the organization is. They can be anywhere in the world. So as long as we can refer people to you, and as a referrer, of course, we encourage you that you should allow them to also earn. Allow them to earn when they refer people to you. Let them earn, except they say, "Oh, they are not interested in the money." But who rejects money these days? I don't know. Maybe I don't know where you are. Who rejects money? So let the people around you become referrals. Let them refer people. Let them earn from the deal. And I know it's not always easy for people to close deals and then make their referrals earn. But for us as an organization, if you make us know that this sale is through a referral, we will pay your referral directly. I will pay 10% while you earn 3% if you are a registered realtor with us. Then we also have the level two business associate, where the requirements are to attend our business meetings on a weekly basis, or um, twice in a month, that we now do the physical meeting, and then twice in a month that we also do the online meeting. So you can be a part of it anywhere you are in the world. And we also encourage you to do your own thing. We don't want to make money. We don't want to go out for customers alone. We want to leverage on people. See, to tell you the truth, if we are leveraging on you, then you too should leverage on other people. So because that's the shortest way to close more deals. Okay. So and then the reward is there. You earn 30% as a business associate, and you earn 3% if the referral that you close a deal. And if you also have another business associate close a deal, you still earn 3%. So encourage more people to also join, especially those who are around. Then apart from that, we also have the business consultant. Now you qualify to become a business consultant if you have sold up to 70 plots or 30 acres of land in any of our estates or any land that we have available. Like for example, upon our estates, we also have a new product that is coming up. We call it Acre Prime. So we are going to be launching it on the 17th of February. So you may want to watch out for that and how you can earn from Acre Prime. So should in case, we are in an environment where people are coming in to look for land in acres in bulk, and we felt, oh, okay, how can we um, begin to render service in this area so that we don't just limit it to land within our estate. We also want people to acquire land in bulk. So how can you make money from this? That is the essence of data prime. And I want you to watch out for when it will be launched so that you can also understand how to earn from the Acre Prime offer. So, as a business consultant, you are also required to attend a weekly business associate meeting, which gives you access to privileged business information that will also further sharpen your leadership and team building skill. Now, just like we had today, we have had a session on closing deals, crushing your sales target this year. I hope you have a sales target. Everybody should go and write down their sales target. So when you have your sales targets down, written down, you can then begin to know steps, things you need to do to close more deals. So then the level three, I'm sorry, level four for a business, for levels of partnership in an organization, is the business executive. Okay, as a business consultant, you earn 16% for a direct deal, you earn 6% for upline commission. That's through your referral, and then you earn 3% commission from the business associate that is registered under you. You also qualify to participate in all periodic rewards. For example, we're also going to be exposing you to the next event we're having next month. So you may want to watch out for that too. So, and the level four of our partnership is the business executive. Here you earn up to 18% when you close deals. So then you can also earn overriding commissions when the people under you closes deals. And to get to this stage, you must have sold a minimum of 150 plots of land or 80 acres of land through direct effort. And you also have 5 consultants in your downline. So let me not flog that too much. But you should know that for every deal you close, it's either you earn commission. In fact, you earn commission, then it will also count for you. So we encourage you to be a part of the things we do, because you will definitely make money in one way or the other. So should you have any questions, you can begin to drop it. Drop in the comment box. Let me entertain questions. Let's see if there are questions. So while people are trying to drop questions, let me mention to you we have an event coming up this Saturday. This Saturday, yes. That's let me find it. Right. We have an event coming up. It's online, so it's holding online. You can join wherever you are. It's asset business and money masterclass, and we want to teach you how to grow wealth. So wherever you are, you can be a part of this. Let me share the um, flyer on the screen. I hope I can find it. So asset business and money masterclass is for everybody. Okay. It's for people in business, for people who are looking forward to starting a business someday. It's for realtors, people who want to also create wealth, and people who don't want to, who are not satisfied with their status quo. I started preparing for the session and I was looking at how to really get out of poverty, or what exactly I first consider what poverty is. I'm not doing the teaching now, so we'll do the teaching on Saturday, right? So, but I can tell you, it's rich, it's robust. You don't want to miss that masterclass. You need to be there. These are things that you learn and then you implement. And once you implement it, you move to the next stage. You move forward. Okay. Let me share the flyer. Okay. A moment, please. I will bring it up now. Okay. This is it. I hope you can see it. Yeah, that's the flyer for this weekend. So you can use it to invite other people. I want to encourage you to invite other people. If you are prospecting people at all, these are some of the events you also need to invite them to. So that when they are part of your community, when they are part of the things you do, it will be easy for them to quickly relate with you and say, okay, that thing, how can I be a part of it? Or how can I join? So feel free to invite people, let them join, let them come and learn. I've said it, I've shared this several times. If you want to become a better person, earn better, become better, what you need to work on is not new clothes. First of all, honestly, it's not new clothes, it's not new shoe. You need to just work on the mind. So invite people, let them come and learn, let them come and know better. Why do you go to school to learn for 4 years or 3 years or 6 years? Is to change what is to add to knowledge. What you know before or what you don't know at all, you begin to know it. So it's not different from I mean, you just have to update your knowledge. So invite people, let them be a part of this event this Saturday. And I can tell you, the more you help them to learn, the more you are also earning. So this Saturday by 8 p.m., you can join live on YouTube. We'll share the link. There's a link to register, and also there is a Telegram group for everyone registering to join. So once you follow the link to register, you will be directed to the Telegram group to join. So are there questions? Let me see. Okay, there are no questions. All right. In the absence of questions, I want to call this a wrap till we meet again next week, Tuesday. Thank you for being a part of this. So I celebrate every one of you joined us today. Discover with Tia, thank you for joining. Promise Chidera, thank you for joining. Michael Onagama, thank you for joining. Sulaiman Aminat, thank you for joining. Then I have somebody in my office here. Thank you for joining too. She came for physical meeting. She didn't know that it's going to be online. So we celebrate you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have learned something today. So please go and implement. Go and implement what you have learned and become a better person, become better at sales. And it's not funny that one of the quickest way out of any debt, out of poverty, is to actually sell something. Sell something. Let's see if we'll delve a little on that on Saturday. See you at our next event, and that is this coming Saturday for the ABM Masterclass, Asset Business and Money Masterclass. Bye for now. I'll see you on the other side of profit. Thank you.